Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do a painting. It's going to have some pine trees in it. It's going to have some water in it. And I think you probably like it. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy this painting. Thanks. If you're ready to get started, let's go ahead. I think I'm going to put a little white. I got my iPad in front of me. This is my picture that I'm going to paint today. I think I'm just going to start up in here. I'll make this sky a little different color than what I normally do. Kind of a stormy, or not stormy, but cloudy. I'll say cloudy. I don't want stormy because I want some light in it. Let's put a little bit of white right in here. It's going to be a little dark here on the edge, all the way down. Across the top. Let me put some white right in here. Yeah, I finally got my sky the way I wanted. I had some troubles with it this morning. It's still early, so you have to forgive me for that. Let's start on our little hill behind this. Got some black, some brown, or some brown, some ochre. I'm just gonna kind of just make some, define where I want it at with this line right here. Kind of going to be a brownish hill with some green in it. A few trees, pine trees here and there. It's going to be a distant hill. Looks like it comes all the way down through here. It's kind of a distant hill. Pull some of this down right here. This is all dry, so this all has to be, I have to scrub most of this in right here. Okay, let me go ahead and put this hill right here in and we'll start working toward us. Like I said, this is going to be water right here. I'm going to have some fairly tall pine trees here. This will be some land probably with some rocks in it right here. It's a pretty good painting. I mean, as long as it turns out good, it looks good on the picture that I have. We'll see how it looks when I get finished with it. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and fill my water in here. I'm just gonna, this is probably a good color right here. I got it about where I think I want it at. Get a little bit more darker color. I'll have to go over this again, obviously, but we're getting somewhere. We got our water in, getting it in. Just remember, this is a dry canvas. This has to be scrubbed on a little bit. Pine trees all the way up through here, small row right here. In case you're wondering why I left this blank. Let's just keep going on our water here. I'll probably have some rocks in the water. Give the water a little movement. Probably bring it down a little further here. I'm just basically trying to get some color on the canvas to start with. That's what you have to do. Got to start somewhere and getting color down. Getting your first layer of paint down is a good starting point. That's what you always have to do. Okay, let me see about putting a few pine trees over there. Let me get me a brush. They're not going to be real big because I don't want to cover too much of this up right here. Let's get some black and some green. I got my palette sitting down here. Actually, I think I'll pick it up for this, so I'm not in your way. We will start right here on the edge. These are kind of clumped pretty close together. Black, green. Some are big, some are small. Yeah, this is a nice painting as long as it turns out well, and we're going to try our best. This is a pretty good painting. This one's a little taller here. Put one right here, and probably a smaller one there. We'll come back and highlight all these once we get everything done, or everything put in. It don't look too bad. Okay, we're going to start right here. Let me go ahead and put a few trees in. This one actually goes clear up to here. Okay, the next one is real close to it, almost the same size. It's going right here. Just black and green is what we're using. Oh, let me look. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, let me start over here and work my way the other direction. I think that might be better. This is a pretty good size one here. All the way down. Actually, it does not go. It just stops right there. I'm gonna have some bushes right here now that I look at it a little closer. Look at my picture. This one starts right in here. This one may not be a complete tree. This might be a partial, if you know what I mean. Just hit and miss. Probably to right in there. Next one is pretty similar to this one. It's kind of a hit and miss tree too. Got some bark showing. Now we're going to drop down. Okay, I worked on my trees there a little bit. I think I want to work on, let's see what this, I think I'm going to work on this little sandbar or whatever it may be right here. I'm going to do the sandbar trick. I think I'm going to cut this down just a little bit right there. Cut my water down a little bit. Probably like so. I may change it, I don't know. Have to wait and see what it looks like. I'm going to go ahead and put some color in this area. And that's probably okay right there. Let me go ahead and just put some different colors in here for now. Then I'm going to scrub it in with a 1-inch brush. Got some ochre. I'll take a little bit of white, throw in here up in this area. And I'm going to mix it all up. Some more umber. Some umber in here. More ochre. Oh, let's see. More umber. Take a little bit of black, mix it in with my umber, get this real dark. Maybe a touch of red, why not? Maybe a little blue, just for some different colors. Maybe a little more ochre right in here. Maybe a touch more white up in this area. Okay, let me get my brush and scrub that in and see what we got. I got a real dirty brush here. Might be a little too dirty, I don't know. You wipe it down just for a second. That might work. I'm just going to start up here at the top where it needs to be lighter. Start mixing some of this up. This is just going to be like a sandbar, I guess is what best way to say it. It can be whatever we want it to be, can't it? Just mix up all these colors. It's darker as you come down. Really dark in the corners. Scoot it back just a little bit. Get the bottom of it here. Okay, that's about what we want. Let me see what color this would be. Yeah, I'll put a little land right here. Just a little something. I'll keep working on this. That gives me a little something right there. Let's see what we need here. A little something to kind of break that up a little. Okay, now I'm going along across the bottom here, and I'm just rubbing in a little brown. I'm just trying to give this area a little texture because you don't want to, see it's too plain right here, so if you take some brown, it don't have to be brown, but any color, and just smear it in, it gives it a little texture. Like a rocky kind of a texture. Just anything to break this up a little bit. And that's what we're doing right here. This is kind of a rocky shore. I'm going to put a couple of saplings maybe in this area too, small little trees. Just to fill in some area. Take a little yellow ochre too and put in there. Yeah, it looks good. A little ochre. Just to show some highlight areas. And I put a few rocks here. I think I'm going to put a few more. I think it needs a few more rocks in the water. Step over here. It's hard for me to see. I got a reflection. This bottom area here, we'll make it real dark. We just want a little movement down here, so to speak. A little black. This could be rocks, it can be whatever you want it to be. Okay, I think I'm gonna go ahead and put a bush or two right in here in this corner. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take some black. Just down here across the bottom. And that's probably good right there. Just a little bit, I don't want a bunch. Now let me get me, I'm gonna try some of this lemon yellow for my mid-tone color. I'll set my palette back here behind me. Can't really see that. Let me get a little more yellow. This will just be my mid-tone. Okay. Wipe my brush off. Actually, I got a cleaner brush back here. And I am just going to put a little yellow across the top. The light should be coming down this direction. So we're just going to go across the top. We're going to leave some of this dark right here. Okay, what I'm doing now is I'm finishing up. I'm doing some liner brush work. I'm just taking my liner brush, just hitting and missing. Just throwing in some tall grasses here and there. So I think we're just about ready to wrap it up. These grasses make it look good. I like how they look. Just going over, I've already put a few in here. Just don't want to overdo it. I'm not sure you can see this down in here. This is already black. Maybe we'll throw a few blades down in here. Give me a little bit more. Throw a few here and there. Yeah, I like how this painting's turned out. I was getting a little worried about to start with, and I redone a few things after looking at it, and I think it's pretty good. Okay, I think that'll wrap it up. All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed this painting. I know I did. And for more future videos, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.